So, good day. Hello there. I know my husband and I have been wanting to do this particular series for quite some time. So, here we are. Happy Tuesday. Today is July the 9th of 2024. So, welcome to our very first presentation of Just Talks. We haven't named it just yet. We'll come up with something a little later.
Probably Nicole and Ron.
Nicole and Ron. All right.
Ladies first, Nicole, and then.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
So, if y'all didn't know, this is my wife, Nicole. Ron. We've been married for 31 years. So,
why do men always have to look at you when they say the marriage dates anyway? Is what
31 years. So, no, but we here in our house and everything. We live in Indianapolis, and we just coming out to you here just to talk about some stuff, and you know, uh, it's just a lot of stuff going on right now, and we talk amongst each other, and we have interesting conversations. So we just might want to just put this out there just to see how it stick. But my wife, she's Indianapolis native. As you know, I'm a Gary native. Been in this area for a long time. Um, I like it here. I miss Gary, but at the same time, I mean, where you live is where you live, you know. So I'm here living. Not a Chicago Bulls fan anymore, but still Chicago Bears fan. Uh, I hate the Indianapolis Colts. Don't mind the Pacers. Anyway, there you go.
Well, let me just keep it crystal clear. I'm not a sports fan whatsoever. But obviously, there's a lot of testosterone in this household. So I have three boys and one girl only, which is the princess who is about to go off to college. She's going to IU Bloomington, and so please be praying for her that she's going to do well.
She's going to be fine.
Yeah, she's been accepted into a really fantastic program, data and computing science and everything like that. So we're super excited about that. We also have our youngest son, who is an intern at Eli Lilly. So we got a lot of great things going on. So, and then not to fail to mention, we have two adult sons that live in Las Vegas. And so we're super happy for them. Both of them are performing artists, as I am a performing artist. So, yeah. And we have two grandsons. Yay!
Two grandsons.
Yeah, they're both almost 3 months.
Wow.
Well, one is actually 3 months now. They are 2 weeks and 2 days apart, but anyway, kind of close.
They live in Vegas. They live in Vegas.
Yeah.
They live in Vegas, so I mean, we about to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Go see them.
Going to take a trip to Vegas and go check them out for a weekend or so, and because we haven't got a chance to see them since they're born, except for pictures. We have some really fantastic pictures of them, but again, we're super excited for our sons and their new offspring, which is our offspring as well, because we are their grandparents.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between parenting and being grandparents. I know those who are grandparents already know this. So anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, can't wait to see them. It's been a little while, a couple months. So we don't have a private jet to just go out there like that. We got stuff to do. Sort of unexpected. That's another story that came up just like that. And so, but anyway, we're here. But how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, pretty good, and everything like that. And we got a lot of things that we kind of wanted to share with you guys. This is again our first time ever doing this, and we're just super excited. So.
No, but so what's going on right now? That sticks out is that we got our kids got a personal life, but we got this presidential election thing kicking off.
Right.
The debates kicked off and everything like that. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't like what I see out of Biden or Trump. I mean, I'm not a political person. I do not know that politics shape the world, so to speak. But Biden, he's in the news because of his health and everything. They talking about he needs to sit down. I think he needs to sit down because he just don't look right.
Yeah. Well, I don't exactly have a full opinion about that. I am disappointed in the factor that his health is failing because he's an older man. And I believe that's mainly the reason, not other things that they're trying to put on him and things like that. It's not that he's just older. And so as you get older, you start experiencing different things. But in regards to the way he conducts himself, the knowledge that he has is impeccable to me. Um, I think Trump is, and I'm just going to put it out there, he has always been a compulsive liar. And, I'll go back in history about my thoughts about Trump. I actually used to think he was a pretty cool dude, but uh, his actions spoke louder than his words, especially after the January 6th incident that took place and how he condoned all of those things that took place. So the whole nation saw it, the whole world saw it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Everybody has their opinions about things, but my opinion is I thought that it was completely outrageous, and for that to go on, which had never taken place in the history of the United States of America, neither in the history of any country, to as far as that goes. So
No, so I mean, my thing is that too, what you said, but you gotta understand too, Trump is a businessman
of course,
and he's fooling his base. He's been doing that. He got a bunch of people. He's doing some things. Everybody got good and bad. I mean, it's good that he's done, bad that he's done, but he's trying to appease his base. He's doing stuff, a lot of stuff off the top as far as black people are concerned. Is very racist. A lot of stuff he's done against black people as far
yeah,
as
not just blacks,
other races as well, saying
Mhm.
dumb stuff
Yeah,
against races. I mean, against other races, doing a lot of stuff. So I'm just like this. The last time he got in office is the last time he got in office. Uh, he basically, they said he stole the votes.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
so when he stole the votes, they say basically got in because. But after that, when he lost, everything else bad happened with the insurrection, people storming the White House.
right.
I mean, I'm sorry, the Capitol building and different
Capital.
things like
Yeah,
that.
the
So
capital.
it's just been a circus ever since he been on the scene as far
Yeah,
as politics is concerned.
yeah.
It's just been a circus. It's just been out. It's just been messed up. And the thing that tripped me out is that common sense people are voting for him. I'm
Exactly.
talking about your regular, everyday, common person is voting for him. People
Right.
that I've known for years have voted for him. People that I thought had common sense, good businessmen, good people, whatever. They just they have voted for this person,
Sure.
and I'm like, what are you doing? And it's been what, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years. This whole process of him
Right.
being visible, maybe longer, but people have changed. No, they haven't changed. They've come out. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
they're showing
They,
their
they
true
show the true
colors.
colors. There you go. They show the true
Absolutely.
colors,
Absolutely.
and they're acting a fool. Especially these
Yeah.
white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They showing their true colors. Because my thing is this. I think what they did was this. I think a lot of white people get sick of seeing this black man, which was Obama, in charge.
True.
And after a while, white people, to be honest, I mean, they don't really like seeing a black man in
In
charge.
power.
I don't even talk
Yeah.
about everyone, but I'm saying for the most part,
Right.
your average white male,
Right.
white man,
Right.
don't like seeing
Right.
a black person over them. They can
Right.
hee ha, smile in your face,
Right.
all
Right.
that.
Right.
But I don't know a lot of white men that like black men to be over them. So a lot of that had to do with that. Or this is our leader, is a black
Right.
man, blah 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 blah.
And then it goes back to the history of America
Of
itself.
America itself. So
The
this is the
foundation of it.
United
Yeah.
States. So
Yeah. And again, we basically want to make sure we set it, the record straight. Is yes, we have a lot of Caucasian friends, very close friends. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the ones that are against, and there might be even some, African Americans, so-called, against the situation, and they're for Trump and things like that too. But
he made it racial. So, Trump made this stuff racial.
Absolutely,
he made it racial.
Yeah, it's a divide.
He made it racial, so he knew how to appeal to the hillbillies in Kentucky, the hillbillies in the red states, the conservatives and the racists out west in Utah, all that. So this was all pre-planned. But at the same time, looking at Biden and looking at his health, I'm like, why are you running? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the Democratic Party. Why do you have this guy representing you? Who else is a better candidate? You know what I'm saying? Why are you up?
Is there no one else?
Who else? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, it's like, you get in a fight, right? You get in a fight, and it's one team against the other, and you got 50 dudes on one side, 50 dudes on the other side. You be like, pick your best person. Right. I pick my best person. This all, this all you got. Right.
As of now, they're stating that
both of them,
that Trump doesn't have a vice presidential running mate. So when he gets that in there, then I guess we'll kind of like figure out what's going on. But we already know that currently our vice president is Kamala Harris. And so I really know this nation is not ready for no woman, let alone an African-American descent woman to take place. Absolutely.
I think they're ready because
I don't think so.
I think maybe the nation, but how can I say this? I can say that the black woman has been promoted commercially. True. And
but
empowered. No, you're right.
Definitely not.
But yeah, that's two different things. Definitely, you're right.
That's two different
because
things.
You see the black woman being promoted a lot because these companies want to sell to this black woman because they know the black woman got money.
Yeah, and they want to demise black men. Yeah. So this is what it is.
They want to demise black men. But for her to be in charge, nah.
Nope.
But other than that, I mean, anyway, scratch that off. I mean, just to let you know, I am going to vote, and I'm voting. I'm voting for the lesser evils. I did the last time. I mean, I want to vote for the best person.
Yes,
I won't vote for. I ain't voting for nobody that's been talking about black people though. That's been treating black people like talking to them crazy. Yeah. Saying all this stuff. Yeah. I can't do that. That just crossed the line. That crossed all my morals.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, why?
That's morals.
I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna vote. So guess what? Biden, I'm vote for him. Now put it out there. I'm voting for him. I'm gonna vote for the fool. Yeah. He's a fool. But I'm gonna vote for him. Just like y'all voted for the fool. Y'all voted for Trump. He's a fool. Guess what? And then guess what? When we vote for these fools, guess what? I mean, all in all, God is going to be, he's the one that controls everything.
Well, we get to a place where we really have no other choice but to vote for the lesser of the lesser evils. And so it's just like, because the United States of America is actually, founded on all of these political situations.
And we live here.
Yeah, and we live here. So, and we don't, most of us don't have plans on moving. Most of us actually can't financially move. So therefore, we have to deal with what we have to deal with. Right. And so most of us have been born and raised here. I know I have. And so, we're here.
We're here.
It's whatever until God says different,
Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about some other stuff.
So, it is still the summer. Did you all know that how fabulous it is? The weather is great. We've had some rain here and there here in Indiana. But anyway, the weather has been really super cool. 4th of July was not too bad. It was kind of raining at first, but then it started. The sun came out, just out the blue. But Juneteenth, a lot of folks was talking about Juneteenth and how beautiful it was the entire day. And so I thought that was fantastic as well. But anyway, everybody knows what Juneteenth is that right? I hope you do. If you don't, make sure you do some history on that. I'm not going to go through all what Juneteenth is and when it was founded and what happened and all of that. That's just a lot,
But Juneteenth, I know a lot of people, they don't celebrate 4th of July,
Right,
but they celebrate Juneteenth.
right. And
But
really don't really have a clue of why they're celebrating anyway.
so I'm like, either way it goes, Juneteenth was initiated by this country, and so is the 4th of July. So without the 4th of July, you don't have a Juneteenth. So
True.
and a lot of y'all be acting a fool anyway with fireworks and stuff. So
Still like the
it's
fool.
celebrated. So
People are still
this country's
acting a
so
fool.
twisted
It is
anyway.
July the 9th, and people are still blowing off
Blowing up
fireworks.
fireworks.
Like,
Yeah. So
when is it going to end?
When is going?
I don't know.
Well, but no, I think that celebrating the 4th of July is appropriate because without the 4th of July, once again,
Well, there's no
Juneteenth.
independence.
There's no independence.
There's no independence, right,
No.
right, for this country, period. So
No.
everybody has their own opinions about things and stuff like that. So
What they say about opinions?
Yeah.
What you say? Your mother say got
Well, my
opinions?
mother used to say opinions are just like booty holes.
Everybody got them. Everybody
She
got
didn't
them.
say booty holes though.
Mine said ass.
Anyway, all right.
I'm
so
looking this way. I'm looking this way.
yeah, I guess. Well, I don't know. This is our first time doing this
Yeah,
show.
we
so
just
this-
winging it.
Yeah, we
kind
just,
of.
yeah.
We want to make sure everyone supports our ministry by giving a donation of $5. No, I'm joking.
Hey yo, we're not asking for no money. We don't want no
We want
handouts.
everybody to give a donation. What you think about that stuff?
Nah, we good.
I'm talking about it.
Nah.
Talk about it.
Nah. I don't need you to give me nothing. I'm good. I'm good. That's why I work every day. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need your support as far as that goes financially. I'll make it. God will provide. Yeah.
But I do want to talk about that. We talk about how churches, the tithes and giving and stuff like that.
True.
I think that's a very, very, how can I say it? It's very, everybody got an opinion on that too.
Right. There is an opinion.
Everybody got an opinion. So when you giving money to the church,
right,
you're giving money to the church.
you give money to the church.
To the church, not to God.
Right.
You ain't giving money to God.
God
You're giving
doesn't
money
need
to
money.
the church.
Yeah, God doesn't need the money.
So let's say they say pay your tithes, Nicole,
Right.
and you pay your 10%.
Uh-huh.
Your 10% going to your physical money goes into a bucket or
Right.
whatever, right? And they
Right.
accumulate.
Collection tray.
Collect whatever.
Yeah.
Online, Cash App,
Right.
Pastor's Cash App, Pastor Debo, Big Booty Debo,
Whatever.
with a big black suit come to me in my pocket so I can go to Golden Corral after church.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the money goes to the church. And then, so I believe that when it goes to the church, physically, they got bills,
Yes.
they got water leak need to be fixed,
Right.
something, they got to pay the man to cut the grass.
Right.
So,
There's a lot of expenses.
so
To run a church.
So they're running the church.
Yeah.
So that's how I believe that it pays for. That's how I believe that
they keep the church flowing.
you're supporting God by supporting them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so-
Absolutely. Because I believe a lot of ministers have said, down through the years that I know of, have said the reason why they need the tithes is to not only support them financially, they put the word out there and things like that, but also obviously to support the church. And there are a lot of good churches out here that do a lot for the community. There are some that have been sitting on their hands for a number of years that are doing absolutely nothing for the communities, is why there are so many young people that are leaving this earth way too early. So are they responsible for making sure that young people remain and productive and things like that? They absolutely are. They absolutely are.
Yeah, it's good churches out there. And like I said before, I think the message of giving money to the church is not communicated the right way.
Right.
Because because the
It's
pastors
been
and people say,
misconstrued.
give your money to God. I said, no. And I'm like, And then you think about your person on the street, say, how am I giving money to God?
Right.
God ain't got no bank account.
Right.
God ain't got no wallet. He ain't got no.
Right.
He ain't got no.
Need any of it.
He don't need
it's
it.
all his.
And then they say, well, you can't be God given. So I'm like, dang, why don't you just break this down in plain English? Just say, okay, the church needs the money to function.
Right.
We got to pay light bills, gas,
Right.
all that. We have to have money to
Right.
function
Exactly.
in order for us to be here collectively, and for me to talk to you, preach, and then on top of that, I should get paid as a preacher to
right.
talk to you,
right.
to preach
right.
to you.
Or give you
This is a job. I have a job.
And everything else.
This is a job.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes.
that should be communicated up front.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because people don't mind paying gas bills.
Right.
When they go into clubs, they pay cover
Right.
charge.
Exactly.
All those different things.
Right.
They pay for stuff.
Yeah.
We
But they
pay
got to
for
know
stuff
that
as a
they're getting
community.
something from it, or
That's right.
is being serviced in some type of capacity as far as the community and things like that are concerned. And a lot of times that information is not given.
It's not given. So, it's touchy. I know I had situations where we've been in, me and you, we've been in situations
Right.
in church
Right.
where they've been like, well, you need to, now this is stuff, this is when you kind of cross the line a little bit, when the giving part, you look at your congregation and you say, well, if you don't give, God gonna get you.
Right.
If you don't give, the reason why you riding that bus, you ain't giving. The reason why you ain't financially prosperous, you ain't giving.
Yeah.
The reason why you're doing it, God is not trying to punish you.
Mm-hmm.
God ain't punishing you. God, that ain't that type of God. That's Old Testament. So you got to separate Old Testament, New Testament. The New Testament, that ain't that type of God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't out to get you, destroy you. Come on.
Yeah.
So I want, I wish, my prayer, that everybody that's in these situations where they communicate the message of giving, communicate it the right way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right.
She gonna get tired.
I think I probably need a little snack or something anyway.
What type of snack?
Fruit snack.
Okay.
Nothing bad.
Speaking of fruit snack, I'm trying to eat more fruit.
Yeah.
She's been trying to help.
Yeah, we've been
trying to eat more fruit.
We've been walking and exercising.
More food.
Well, I don't know if many of you know this or not, but before we came back to Indianapolis, we lived in Atlanta, Georgia, and one of our favorite places was Stone Mountain, which they had a really fantastic trail that we would go on every day. A lot of people say, oh, you went on the trail. Yeah, 5 miles a day, 7 days a week. Yeah, sure did. So, in other words, it's not really hard for us to walk and things like that because we've done it for so long. And also the travel. Obviously, if you live in Atlanta, you already know that you might get on the highway, you might be on that bad boy for like 2 or 3 hours to get to whatever destination you need to get to. Here in Indianapolis, Indiana, it only takes us sometimes 10, maximum 15 minutes to get to our destinations because it's just that quick. Even if we're driving like 20 or 30, but we don't drive that slow. But
gotta love it.
So anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic day. I don't know if you have any more things that you want to talk about today, but we'd like to have our little presentation. Basically, I say every Tuesday and Thursday, so we hope you join us. All right? Talk to you guys pretty soon. All right. Bye-bye.